Hi everybody, trademark attorney Josh Gerben, and I want to talk about a question I get a lot, and that is, what are common law trademarks? So if you are investigating a new trademark for the name of your company or product or service line, you may hear a lawyer talk to you about common law or unregistered trademarks. And this is because in the United States, you do not have to federally register your trademark with the United States Patent and Trademark Office to acquire rights in a particular name, logo, or slogan. If a company simply sells products or offers services under a particular name, logo, or slogan, they can acquire what's called a common law trademark. The best way to think about this is, have you ever heard of a common law marriage, where if you just live together with someone long enough, you just are sort of assumed married by the state and you actually have that legal designation? Same thing kind of goes for trademarks. If you use a trademark for long enough and penetrate a particular market so that people hear a name, see a logo, and think of your business, you have acquired these common law trademark rights. Now, don't get me wrong, a federal trademark registration is still the gold standard to protect your name, but if you are considering a new name, you need to really be worried about if somebody owns a common law trademark, because what can happen is this. Let's say you open your business in the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area, and you start to grow. You go and you federally register your trademark, knowing that there's actually a business out in Los Angeles, California that's been using the same name for years, since before you started your business. As you grow and you get about 2 or 3 years in, now you've got about maybe 10 locations up and down the Northeast, from Boston to New York to Philly to DC. And you've got your trademark federally registered. But that company out in Los Angeles decides it's time for them to grow, and they go to federally register their trademark finally. Only they get refused because you already have your registration on the same name. Believe it or not, they can petition to cancel your federal registration on grounds they had a prior common law use of a trademark that predates your entire business. And it would be almost impossible for you to defend such an action. So you could lose your entire federal registration, and that company could work to curtail your further expansion. They may not be able to come in and say you have to change your name completely, but it certainly could create all sorts of legal problems as you look to expand your brand. So you can see these common law trademarks can be like time bombs, because you just never know when they're going to show up. And if you're not looking for them as part of your trademark search and trademark diligence, you could have a problem years later that you never even thought could exist. Most people think, oh, I've got my trademark federally registered, I'm good, I'm safe. Not true. A trademark registration can be challenged for up to the first 5 years after it's granted. So there's still a 5-year window when any of these common law trademark owners can come out of the woodwork and challenge your brand. So just remember, you always should spend the time, money, and effort to do a really good trademark search before selecting a name, logo, or slogan for your new company, new product line, new service line, to avoid issues like this down the road. I hope you found this helpful, and I'll talk to you next time.